wait to show everybody what I'm capable of.
Guan Yu, god of war, fell at my castle. As promised, Sun Quan receives a large portion of Jing province for cooperating with Cao Cao. However, the cost of breaking the alliance with Shu and killing Liu Bei's sworn brother would not be small. With the alliance gone, the united stance against Wei fell apart. Elsewhere, having witnessed the changes he had planned, Cao Cao quietly drew his last breath. He entrusted the future to his son, Cao Pi. The world of the Three Kingdoms was about to enter a new phase.
Ah, there you are! I found you at last!
Bao Sanniang. She was the daughter of Bao Kai. An extremely beautiful young woman, she was also skilled in the martial arts. By coincidence, she met Guan Suo as he was fleeing from Jing province and took a strong interest in him. In fact, she liked him so much that she followed him all the way to Yi province.
You have no idea how long I've been looking for you. I never would have guessed you'd come this far.
You're that girl I met escaping from Fan Castle.
That's right! Oh, I'm so glad you remember. I just couldn't get you out of my head. I mean, you're just so handsome and refined and strong. I just had to find you again. It was fate that brought us together, and fate which has reunited us now. From now on, I'm never letting you out of my sight.
That's wonderful. You're so bright and cheerful, not to mention strong and determined. With you around.
Yes, with me around?
It will provide us with a distinct advantage in battle. You will be a valuable asset to the army of Shu.
The army of Shu? That wasn't exactly what I had in mind. But I suppose I can't complain. After all, I'll get to be with you, Guan Suo.
Hey! Someone, come here!
My lord!
We're going to battle to crush those ooze scum. We leave first thing in the morning. Spread the word that all forces are to prepare. Anyone not ready will face my wrath.
First thing in the morning? Is it not possible to have a little more time, my lord?
No! We are avenging the death of my sworn brother. I have to be the first out there on the battlefield.
But my lord...
I'm heading to the pre-battle banquet. Make sure you're ready by the time the banquet's over. Unless you want to be on the wrong end of my fists as well, that is. Tomorrow, we begin the fight to avenge my brother! Prepare yourselves for that battle! Huh? What is that? Hey! Don't disrupt our festivities over here. Hey, who sent you? Huh? Come on, why don't you say something? There's another one? Brother, forgive me.
Zhang Fei. He's dead? Why? Why have you all gone ahead and left me behind?
They say his own men killed him after Father forced them beyond the limits of what they could take. My father must take some of the blame for what happened. But what riles me is that his killers fled to Wu afterwards. I can't help but think that the whole thing might have been a Wu plot.
In that case, Master Zhang Fei's death was the same as brothers and fathers. The direct result of Wu's betrayal. I cannot forgive the people of Wu for their deceit and trickery.
Master Guan Yu and Master Zhang Fei were both fine warriors. It's not right that they should be cut down in the prime of their youth. I will make sure Wu is punished for that terrible crime!
I appreciate your passion, everyone. For the sakes of Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, we cannot afford to lose this battle. I am prepared to die if it means our victory. Together, we will ensure that Wu's days are at an end. Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, your deaths will be avenged. We will advance to Yiling and I will slay Sun Quan with my own hands!
Or to run out of provisions.
Reporting! Our supply unit has arrived from the supply depot.
Okay, we've secured the supplies. Everyone, keep your spirits up.
My own way.
This is where we repel the Shu army's attack. The Shu army is applying pressure to the front lines. We need to call in reinforcements from Ziggy and trap them in a pincer attack.
Report! Ziggy has been taken by the Shu forces. We can't use our pincer attack now.
It seems they have beaten us to the punch. Guess their army is not running on sheer rage alone. The Shu army has already arrived at Yiling. Prepare the siege weapons. We must defend this land, no matter what the cost. The bay has been consumed by rage. We failed to notice what was happening. We have him right where we want him.
What? What does this mean?
time has come. Master Jiran?
Hey, Lu Xun! It's time, right? Crimson flames, like the path to the future of Sulu. The flames have been lit.
Fire!
What?
Order our retreat!
We can't. The line is stretched too far.
Please forgive me. I forsook virtue. I let anger control me, and this is what comes of it. Everyone, I have let you down. I convinced myself I was fighting for the sake of a land of virtue and benevolence, but all I wanted was to avenge my brother's death. And when you start a war based on personal emotions, this is what happens.
No. This is not your fault, my lord. The blame lies with us. We were too immature and foolish to read the enemy's strategy.
That's right. We allowed our formation lines to be stretched too thin, and that gave the enemy the opening they needed. The weakness inherent in a large army was exploited, and there was nothing more we could do.
Before we knew it, our whole camp was up in flames. With the fire ripping through our ranks, we were completely helpless.
Raise your heads, everyone. This is no time to be feeling sorry for ourselves. We have to think of a way out of this crisis.
Yes, of course. My allies have betrayed me, my brothers have been slain, and I have led my forces to a humiliating defeat. It may be that I am not fated to live much longer.
Master Liu Bei.
Master Liu Bei, you must retreat. My father, my brother, Master Zhang Fei, they are all gone. But you, my lord, we cannot lose you.
We will have your back. You must flee.
We weren't able to keep my father or my brother safe. But we will die before we let anything happen to you, Master Liu Bei.
I will not allow any further harm to befall those whom I love. We must all make it home safely together to Yi Province.
I have lost my sworn brothers, but it seems their strength lives on in their children. I am a lucky man indeed. I am most grateful to you all. I will not allow your conviction to go to waste. We must all make it safely back to Yi Province. We will retreat to Beidi Castle. Come, everyone. We must all make it back to Yi Province alive.
Reporting. Lu Xun is blocking the way to Beidi Castle.
Wu has already put plans in place. Curse them! All men advance! We'll take down Lu Xun and cut open a path to safety!
So, Zhao Yun, you are leading the enemy reinforcements. I shall show you that I am no easy target.
I must keep the enemy at bay, at least until everyone can safely retreat. I will prove my worth.
Take defensive positions.
We have seen off the pursuit by the Wu forces.
But this is no time to relax. It would make things much easier if we could secure Ziyi. But if we attack head-on, we will fall prey to their siege weaponry.
Isn't this great?
You float about this battlefield like a beautiful butterfly, elegant and fleeting, unable to be caught by any.
This mountain path leads all the way to Zigui. If we play our cards right, we might be able to launch a surprise attack.
Zigui is a key point in blocking Shu's retreat. We cannot let it fall into enemy hands.
Everybody will stare at me if I fail. It's not how I want to stand out.
I do things my own way!
Zigui is well protected by siege weapons, but we may be able to use the element of surprise if we attack from the mountain path.
They refuse to give up, don't they? Maybe they'll see things our way once we use our siege weapons. This is getting interesting!
I know a troublemaker when I see one. That is our target.
Hello! I'm here to help too!
This surprise attack by the enemy is not helping our cause. We must quickly reform our ranks and get back in the battle. This is getting interesting!
Now, take defensive positions.
I could not protect Zigui. I have failed you, Lord Sun Quan.
They took Zigui. I hope people forget this failure like they do with everything else I do.
See? I have just as much a right to be here as anybody else. Isn't this great?
Astounding job. You will be a valuable asset in battles to come.
You float about this battlefield like a beautiful butterfly, elegant and fleeting, unable to be caught by any.
I do things my own way. This is getting interesting.
You are quite strong, indeed.
This place is mine, all right?
This spot is unprotected. I'll see to its defense.
Liu Bei, I refuse to let you escape. You must die today, for the good of Wu!
Report from Lord Zhuge Liang. He wants us to use this escape route.
I can't let Lu Xun steal all my glory. I've got to get out there and help him. I almost had him within my grasp. For me to fail here is a clear sign of my inexperience.
We have shaken off U's pursuit. We must hurry to Beatty Castle. You saved me. I have nothing but gratitude towards you all. And you two, Zhuge Liang and Zhao Yun. I must apologize for not heeding your warnings. I allowed my emotion to cloud my judgment. And this is the result.
Master Liu Bei.
I do not know how I could ever face Huang Zhang, who fell in this battle, or Guan Yu or Zhang Fei.
Master Liu Bei, you must not be too downhearted. We may have been bested on this occasion, but we will surely claim victory next time.
I have already calculated the wisest course of action. For now, you must rest and recover your strength.
Yes, I will rest. I am so very tired. I have suffered many defeats in my life, but none so terrible as this. And the land which I dream of is still so far off.
Master Liu Bei? The two of them have come.
Ah, Lady Xiangxiang. Sorry. I must have passed out for a time. Zhuge Liang. Zhao Yun. Soon, I will go be with my brothers.
Master Liu Bei, you just can't give up like that.
It's my body. I can tell. I will leave Shu to the two of you. Zhuge Liang. If my child will not see reason and follow the path of virtue, then you must lead Shu.
Master Liu Chan will be a worthy successor for you. I'm sure of it.
I just had a vision. A vision of a day where my brothers, all of us, are riding somewhere together. I'm surrounded by such wonderful companions. Yes, how blessed I am.
We will always be with you, my brother.
Together, brother, we'll create a world of compassion.
Master Liu Bei.
Master Liu Bei!
Lord Liu Bei!
Maybe it was all just a dream. Thanks to all of you, my life has been truly complete. Thank you. Farewell.
Zhang Fei's men betray us so.
Father, brother, Master Zhang Fei, all dead. And now even Lord Liu Bei is gone. Ever since we fought our first battle, we have been beset with nothing but sorrow.
The 3 founding fathers of our kingdom have fallen, one after the other. This is a huge blow for Shu.
But there's no point in moping. There's still so much for us to do, and it's up to us to do it.
Zhang Bao, what exactly do you mean? What do we need to do?
I mean, you know.
Why are you all looking so glum? Master Liu Bei may have passed away, but this is the time when we must stand together as one and rebuild the kingdom.
Shu needs you all now more than ever before. Cheer up and look to the future. We must all support Lord Liu Chun and create a new land.
That's right. If we fight for Lord Liu Chan, then maybe we can see the land of benevolence that our fathers never saw.
Yes. I think that's what they would want.
Then come, youngsters! With our strength, we will make sure that Master Liu Chan claims dominion over this land.
Lord Liu Chun, Wei has made its move. Scouts indicate that their forces are attacking Shu on 5 separate fronts.
I see. Ordinarily, I would like to leave this in Zhuge Liang's hands, but unfortunately he is somewhat unwell.
So, we will have to respond as best we can. The enemy has prepared a complex and meticulous plan. Without Master Zhuge Liang, I fear...
There is no need for concern. Zhuge Liang has prepared a plan of his own and given me the details. If we follow it, I'm sure we will be fine.
I should have known Master Zhuge Liang would anticipate every eventuality. Understood, my lord. I will inform everyone else.
Thank you. This will be my first battle, so I will need to leave such complex matters to those of you with more experience. Wei is attacking everyone. I want all of you to do your best to turn them away.
The enemy has set up camp in Jiting. You can leave everything to me, Lord Liu Shan.
Lord Liu Chan, are you not forgetting the letter you received from Master Zhuge Liang?
Oh, yes, of course. Wait a minute. Everyone, Zhuge Liang has given me a plan.
I was not expecting them to make it this far. It seems that even without Liu Bei to lead them, Shu is stronger than I thought.
This is getting interesting!
We cannot let them anywhere near our lord. Everyone, stop that enemy officer!
Did you really think you could face me with no strategy in place? Our siege weapons will make you see the folly of your ways.
This was my best chance to eliminate Shu for good. Where did I go wrong?
We have somehow managed to repel the Wei invasion. This is all thanks to Zhuge Liang's plan and the courage shown by everyone. I hope you will continue to work together and give your all to keep Shu safe.
Lord Liu Chan, we have received reports that the entire Wei army has retreated.
Very good. This is all thanks to the unity everyone displayed on the battlefield.
This was a battle that we simply had to win. It was vital that we showed everyone both within the kingdom and without that Shu is still a force to be reckoned with, even after the passing of Master Liu Bei. And, just as I had hoped, we came together in our hour of greatest need and repelled attacks on our kingdom on 5 fronts. We have proven the might of Shu. Neither Wei nor Wu will dare to attack us for the foreseeable future.
Yes, I am a fortunate man indeed, to be supported by such capable vassals. I hope you will all continue to strive to create a land of virtue and benevolence. Thanks to you, we have managed to repel Wei's invasion of our territory. What do you propose we do next?
We have shown that we have the strength to stand toe-to-toe against Wei, even without Master Liu Bei, Master Guan Yu, or Master Zhang Fei. Now, we must work to repair our damaged relations with Wu.
I see. I fear that will not be a simple task. We fought against Wu very recently. Do you really think they will listen to what we have to say?
They must, or our grand design for the land will never come true. I will head to Wu myself. If I can meet with their people face to face, I am sure that I can get them to see reason.
Very well. I will leave this matter in your capable hands. Come to think of it, I feel like I'm leaving everything to you.
That is my duty, the duty that was entrusted to me by your father. To realize a land of virtue and benevolence, I will do anything and everything necessary.
I'd like to thank you for coming, Master Zhuge Liang. The situation is, I have been asked to discuss something with you.
And you are. Your strategy at Yiling was great.
No. Thank you, but there's still a great deal for me to learn.
That may be, but isn't this a little overdone? You have gathered all these troops just for me?
Right now, in our eyes, you are a far greater enemy than Cao Wei. This talk is merely an extension of that. Given that, we are merely taking a few precautions.
Certainly. In the battle with Sun Wu, we lost a great number of people. Starting with Lord Liu Bei. We will never forget the grief and the regret. However, even with that, there are things that must be said.
You're talking about an alliance between our clans.
Yes. It will change nothing between Sun Wu and Shu Hong. My land is split in 3 parts. The late Zhou Yu's land in 2 parts. Both of those were specifically designed to stop Cao Wei. Now is the time to return to that strategy once again.
Together, our houses must join to defeat Cao Wei. And then, after that...
Then we will settle things. Not in some discussion. It will be settled on the battlefield.
Understood. I shall tell my lord. I shall explain the benefits of a temporary alliance with Shu. We must fight together to put an end to this lawless chaos.
It looks like we're to head to Nungzheng next. Wei's got the people of Nungzheng all riled up. They think that we intend to invade their territory.
Zhuge Liang! Not attack Wei? Why? What about Liu Bei's dream?
Well, I'm sure Master Zhuge Liang has his reasons. We all want to realize Master Liu Bei's dream, but you can't hurry this sort of thing.
Nungzheng. I wonder what kind of place it is. I heard they have enormous beasts there, the likes of which we've never seen. Wouldn't it be great if you could ride them? Hey, Guan Suo! If we see one of those animals, let's see if we can ride it, okay? We could have our own little tour of Nungzheng!
Huh? You want to ride it with me?
Hey, we're not going there to sightsee, you know. We don't know what'll be waiting for us in Nungzheng. Keep your wits about you.
Now that we've lost Jin Province, our dreams of uniting the land are further away than before. We cannot afford to lose again. We must work together and ensure that we win every time we take the battlefield.
The territory of Nungzheng is inhabited by a range of disparate tribes who have all learned to coexist. The goal of this battle will be to defeat Meng Huo, the great king of Nungzheng, who has brought the tribes together. But Military superiority alone will not be enough to bring them to their knees.
Huh? So what do you want us to do?
It would be for the best if the people of Nanzheng were not our enemies, but our allies. We do not want to beat them into submission. Instead, we must appeal to their minds. We must show them that we have their best interests at heart.
But how are we to do that?
We must begin by showing them that we cannot be beaten and by sapping their strength. Once they see we are benevolent people, they will be more amenable to surrender. You must not charge all the way in at once, but proceed slowly and logically toward the main enemy camp. An alliance with Nanzhong is essential if we are to stand against Wei. We need the cooperation of King Meng-Ho. He may not appreciate the strength of Shu at first, but he will soon see that the only way is to join our cause. The rattan-clad soldiers of Nanzhong will provide a mighty foe. It would help to have some more information about them. To that end, I have dispatched Li Hui on a fact-finding mission. However, he has not returned. Would you go and search for him?
Nanzhong warriors are too strong. Please, can you fight them off for us?
I won't let anyone run roughshod over our lands. I'll send a whole lot of you packing.
Thank you so much. Now I'll tell you about that rattan armor. It's very tough, but it burns easily. Use fire attacks and you'll see the results.
I do things my own way.
I think you've learned your lesson. I'll leave it at that for now. But it won't go as well for you next time!
I really am something, aren't I?
The enemy is on its way here! Take defensive positions!
What are you doing to King Mulu's pets? Loves those things, you know. Keep your hands off them!
I couldn't keep your animals safe.
See? I have just as much a right to be here as anybody else.
You are unstoppable!
Thank goodness! The beasts are running away! Now we don't have to fight them.
Time to finish him off!
Beasts have run away? This is a problem! We need to find them at once!
I really am something, aren't I?
Oh, that's some excellent fighting.
All right. You won't have your way with our land. I will keep Jianing safe from your prying hands. We're just delaying the inevitable. You win, all right? You win!
The Great King has finally come around to our way of thinking. This should allow us to form an alliance with Nanzhong.
See? I have just as much a right to be here as anybody else.
Impossible! How could I be bested in a test of strength? A rematch! I demand a rematch!
This battle has already been settled, King of Nanzhong. I think that you know no matter how often we fight, you will never beat us.
Shh.
We have no wish to continue this conflict. It is of no benefit to us. Why not join hands with us? We will work together to make your land rich and prosperous.
What? 1 minute you're attacking us, and the next you want to be our friends? Stop messing with my head!
We attacked Nanzhong because you posed a threat to Shu after falling for Wei's poisonous whispers. We had no desire to invade your lands. We are not your enemies. Indeed, we would like to be your allies. Can you understand where we are coming from?
Well, you beat us fair and square. I'll do what you want. But don't get me wrong, I still don't trust you. If you claim you're our allies, then I'd better not see you try and attack us again.
I thank you for your understanding.
Peace has been brought to Nanzhong. Now we can finally turn our attention to Wei.
War against Wei. It seems like so long ago that we took Hangzhou. Back then, Father was still alive, and so were Master Guan Yu, Master Fa Zhang, and of course, Master Liu Bei.
Don't go getting all emotional on us. None of those people you mentioned would have liked to see you so down. Don't you think it's better to keep your chin up and fight for our future?
Liu Bei!
dream, I make it true.
The ambition of Master Liu Bei lives on within my breast. With that faithful spirit and my unbending spear of justice, I will purge this land of the evil of Wei.
I wish to carry out the dying will of my father and brother. That's why I have to keep Shu safe and support Lord Liu Chan's quest to rule the land.
I too will fight with all I have. As the son of the god of war, I must fight in a way which brings no shame to my father's name.
Well, I'm sure everyone has their own reasons and desires for fighting, but our goal is the same. Come, let's combine our strength and defeat Wei.
In Shu, after the death of Liu Bei, his son Liu Chan becomes emperor. Zhuge Liang and the other ministers support him and make plans to restore the country to its former strength. After repelling the Wei invasion, they also succeed in conquering the troublesome Nanzhong tribes. Elsewhere, Wu successfully repels the Shu attack on Yiling. When Zhuge Liang once more proposes an alliance, they accept. All of this was simply to oppose Wei, who continued to seek to conquer the entire land. While all this had been happening, Wei had focused their efforts on domestic affairs and increased their own strength in order to be ready for the upcoming showdown with Wu and Shu.
The soldiers are all bristling with determination to defeat the forces of Wei. It's enough to reignite the fires of passion in my own chest!
Yes, the fires of passion. I'm sure Master Ma Chao would have said something similar.
Ma Chao fell to illness. Another ally. Yours.
Come on, everyone! Don't look so depressed. The young master is gone, but it's our duty to burn with enough intensity to make up for his loss. I know that's what he would have wanted.
Let's do this. For Master Ma Chao, too.
We will now begin our preparations for the Northern Campaign.
I crush Wei!
I understand how you feel, Master Wei Yun, but it's important to be properly prepared. Madai speaks the truth. We have attained control over Nanzhong, but there remain a number of tasks which must first be carried out. We can only send forth our troops once all of these issues have been resolved.
However, the enemy will soon realize that we are making preparations. We must proceed swiftly and efficiently, and divide the tasks among us all.
You mean there's no need for one person to do everything?
That's right. Each mission must be carried out with precision if the Northern Campaign is to have a chance of success. I will be counting on all of you. can be no land of benevolence without securing victory in this northern campaign. Prepare well for the upcoming battle.
Welcome, welcome. Do please come again.
I have been entrusted with the vital task of securing the cooperation of the Qiang tribe. I must not let everyone down. But I can't help but feel this is an odd choice for a meeting place. It's far too close to the border between Wei and Shu.
Take to the defenses of the surrounding area. You are the Shu forces. What are you doing here?
This is not the time to be fighting. Looks like I'll have to reschedule that meeting with the Qiang tribe. After I came all this way.
See? I have just as much a right to be here as anybody else.
This is getting interesting!
We have been overcome. Our meeting with the Qiang has been thwarted.
The Wei army was waiting for the Qiang tribe too? Something's very odd about all this. Perhaps I should take a look around.
I am Mi Den, leader of the Qiang tribe. You fought magnificently.
Officers of Wei were waiting for you as well. Did you set this battle up?
I must admit that I did. I wanted to see which side was more worthy of our service. I will make up for this deception in future battles.
Isn't this great?
I am impressed with your skills in battle.
Let us review how things are going so far. Negotiations with the Qian people appear to have been concluded satisfactorily. They will provide invaluable reinforcements. The construction of the plank bridge seems to be proceeding well. This should allow us to move safely even along the steep cliffside. Thanks to the fine work of all of you, preparations for our northern campaign are complete. We are ready to begin. Thanks to all of you, our preparations are now complete. We can now carry out the northern campaign.
Zhuge Liang, you know, there will be no going back now.
That's right. All we can do is continue along the path we have chosen and conquer Wei. For the sake of the grand ambition of Master Liu Bei, and for those who have sacrificed their lives for that cause, we must claim victory and build a land of virtue and benevolence.
My lord, may I ask you a question? In preparation for the northern campaign, we've not only addressed all domestic concerns, but we've even made contact with Gongsun Yuan in Liaodong. I must say that our movements have been far from subtle. Wei is almost certain to realize we are up to something. Why have you elected to pursue an approach which will draw the enemy's attention?
When we took Hanzhong from Wei, we made use of the element of surprise. Since then, however, Wei has constantly had one eye on movements here in Shu. In which case, there is no point in trying to obfuscate. It is better that we make sure our preparations are perfect instead. I simply decided that it would be more effective to eliminate any potential for failure and ensure the highest possibility of success.
My lord, if you will please forgive my impertinence. You've always prepared immaculately for every undertaking, but recently it seems to me that your preparations are perhaps excessively cautious. I fear that kind of boldness you once showed when you jumped into the fray against Wu at Shibi has been lost.
The Wei commander is Sima Yi. He is the kind of man against whom no battle will go smoothly. We were able to claim victory during the invasion on 5 fronts because he did not yet have complete control over his army at the time. However, things have changed now. It is imperative that we prepare thoroughly and leave nothing to chance.
I cannot help but feel that there's something that you're not telling me. I am your wife, my lord. I can sense these things. My lord, you're not...
You are an intelligent woman, Yue Ying. I believe you understand my true intent. But I would prefer that we end this conversation here. I do not want my personal matters to affect the land in any way. Please. And that is all that I, Zhuge Liang, desired to say before advancing our campaign north.
Master Zhao Yun, forgive me. Master Zhuge Liang's words made me remember days long past.
That's right. You, Father, and everyone fought together. Long before I was even aware of anything that was going on.
That's incredible! You wandered, and you fought. As a result, you were able to establish Shu.
Liu Bei! I, Liu Bei, will dream fulfill!
I would like to thank each and every one of you. I also would like to fulfill my father's dream. However, is there no path that does not involve fighting?
But if there is an enemy, shouldn't we defeat them?
The chaos has lasted too long. Let us end it once and for all.
Let us defeat Cao Wei!
Defeat Cao Wei!
I do understand how you all feel. I pray for your success in this battle.
Master Liu Bei, we are on our way. The first wave of troops led by Ma Su appears to be proceeding smoothly. It is time for us to go forward in support of them. This is a two-wave attack. It will allow us to strike with greater force and consistency and overcome the Wei army.
I bring news. Master Ma Su's unit has been surrounded by the enemy at Jiting. He is requesting assistance at once. Furthermore, the fact that the first wave has been stalled has given the enemy the advantage, and our units are struggling across the battlefield.
No, I did not anticipate that we would encounter such trouble at Jiting. I gave Ma Su detailed instructions and told his deputy, Wang Ping, to be sure to secure the key roads in and out of Jiting.
The thing is, my lord, Master Ma Su disobeyed your orders and rejected Master Wang Ping's admonishment and set up camp on our mountaintop near Jiting.
Ah, atop a mountain, one's supply lines can so easily be severed. Ma Su, did you overestimate your own ability? If we cannot protect Jiting, then the northern campaign is a failure. Our forces, though, are still fighting bravely. We must go to the aid of the first wave. We must also ensure that Sima Yi is repelled and the enemy's momentum blunted. You must rescue as many of our men as possible. I am counting on you. Ma Su and the others on the front line appear to be struggling. We need to regroup as soon as we are able. In order to do so, we need to take down Tianshui, where Sima Yi is stationed. We must push back the Wei forces and rescue our allies. I must admit, the enemy formation is truly magnificent. I wonder who could be commanding their forces.
The Shu forces must be tired after such a long journey. Let us give them the gift of eternal slumber.
Defensive positions!
vast intellect have failed me.
My own way.
Curse me, Zhuge Liang.
Sima Yi has withdrawn. It appears we have managed to avoid total catastrophe. However, injuries are still significant. Continuing the northern campaign in this state would be foolish in the extreme. Thanks to the efforts of all of you, we have managed to repel Sima Yi and stifle Wei's momentum. However, we have also sustained significant damage. It will be impossible to proceed any further. We will retreat to Chengdu. I will consider how best to deal with Ma Su.
My lord, I have brought with me an enemy officer that we captured.
You must be the man, Jian Wei. You exhibited a remarkable understanding of strategy. The placement of your men was flawless.
Kill me now! I will never bend to your will.
Even in defeat, your loyalty to Wei is unbending. That is most admirable. But the Wei army abandoned you to your fate, even after you fought so bravely to keep Tianshui safe. Is there really any merit in remaining loyal to such people? I will decide what to do with you after we return to Chengdu. But I can promise you that you will be treated fairly. In fact, I have a proposition that I would like to make to you. I will come right to the point. Jian Wei, I would like you to help me devise my strategies going forward.
You want me to act as your lieutenant? I fought against you not long ago, and have only just surrendered to the Shu forces. It is not appropriate for me to accept such an important role.
I do not wish to discriminate based on years of service. I am asking you to help me because I believe you are a man of rare intellect.
It is a singular honor to receive such praise from a man revered as the Sleeping Dragon and praised as the greatest mind of our age. But are you not concerned that I might betray you and return to Wei?
As long as I still have a brush and some ink, I could make sure that such aspersions are cast upon you as to make it impossible for you to work with Wei again. But I do not want to do any such thing. It is my desire that you will give your heart and soul to the cause of Shu. Will you work with me to create a land of virtue?
I have been moved by your passion and noble ambition. From today on, I will commit my every waking hour to the creation of the land of virtue of which you speak. I will devote myself to your cause, Master Zhuge Liang, Prime Minister, if I may call you that.
I am most grateful to you. Despite our most diligent preparations, our previous northern campaign ended in failure. A second such failure will make our land of benevolence an even more distant dream. This time, I propose that we combine our efforts with Wu in order to ensure that the northern campaign is successful.
While we do have an alliance in place with Wu, our relationship with them is not as it once was. I'm not sure they will be willing to do exactly as we ask.
They would most certainly be unwilling if the only benefit were to accrue to us. But on this occasion, the northern campaign will be beneficial for both kingdoms. I am confident that I can convince them to cooperate.
Very well. If you say so, I am sure you can make it happen. But, Zhuge Liang, I want you to make me one promise. I am grateful that you are thinking of the good of the kingdom, but I also want you to think a little more of yourself. I am unable to help you myself, but you have Zheng Wei, Jing Sai, and the others. You must allow them to share the burden.
Lord Liu-chan, I am not worthy of such words.
We have received a report from the front lines, Prime Minister. The Wei forces are said to be resisting stubbornly, and our men are struggling to make any headway. The battle has degenerated into something of a stalemate. This deadlock looks set to continue for the time being.
Sima Yi is a man of rare talent. He has seen my true intentions, and has engaged us in a long-term battle.
Your true intentions, my lord? What might those be?
We are away from home, Jianwei. We cannot afford for the battle to drag on. I will go to the front lines myself. It is the only way to resolve this situation.
My lord, you must not take such a risk. Please leave this to us. If anything were to happen to you.
Jiangwei, you are well aware that we are facing a powerful foe. They cannot be overcome by me sitting in safety and giving orders. Master Liu Bei and Master Guan Yu both fought bravely to the last on the front lines. I must follow the example they set.
Prime Minister, I understand.
Come, we must be off. We must bring victory to Shu. For the sake of Master Liu Bei's land of virtue and benevolence, I swear that we will bring an end to Wei here and now. Sima Yi will not be an easy man to overcome. All forces proceed with caution.
Shu can attack as often as it likes, but it is no match for my brilliance. In fact, they are unlikely to even survive this battle.
Reinforcements have arrived from Shang'an. Everyone, we can still win!
Finish him off!
Reinforcements? So what? We aren't going to lose now.
is mine, all right?
This is getting interesting.
The beauty of my fighting style must not be soiled by defeat. I shall return.
See? I have just as much a right to be here as anybody else.
You float about this battlefield like a beautiful butterfly, elegant and fleeting, unable to be caught by any.
I'll warn you now. You're in a lot of trouble if you fail to defend this position.
Time to finish him off! This is getting interesting!
I have never been pressured like this before. How refreshing. I hope to meet you again soon.
See? I have just as much a right to be here as anybody else.
Astounding job. You will be a valuable asset in battles to come.
We must stop the enemy here! Even at the cost of our lives!
See? I have just as much a right to be here as anybody else.
I cannot believe that I am being pushed back like this. I shall withdraw for now, but I will not let it happen again.
Sima and Wei are gone. Finally, a land of benevolence. It is in our grasp.
My lord! What has happened? My lord!
My own weak constitution has poured cold water over our victory. Did everyone make it safely out?
All of our allies have retreated safely to our main camp in accordance with your orders, my lord. Please do not worry yourself. You must rest. My lord, I cannot stand seeing you like this.
Since leaving the Hermitage, I have devoted every moment of my life to the realization of Master Liu Bei's grand ambition. For that noble cause, I have been prepared to make any sacrifice. As a result, I have caused great pain to so many people dear to me, none more so than you.
You have always been concerned with the lives of people in the here and now, my lord. Your negotiations with Wu and your pacification of Nanzhang were all to avoid unnecessary conflict. I defy anyone to say that anything you have done is wrong.
Yue Ying, those words are the most precious gift I could ever receive. After all, you are the one who has supported me most closely all the way.
My lord.
Yue Ying, can you do me one last favor? I would like all forces to retreat to Chengdu. We must regroup before attempting one more northern campaign. Could I ask you to call each officer to come and see me here once the preparations for the withdrawal are complete?
Of course, my lord. I will let the men know.
Yue Ying, I am more grateful to you than you could ever know. I could never have made it this far without your support. Master Liu Bei, I am a faithless vassal. You must forgive me for failing to fulfill the promise I made you.
How could Master Zhuge Liang?
What should we do? Are we supposed to continue to keep fighting somehow?
I see. No one ever considered that, did they? A battle without Master Zhuge Liang?
The Prime Minister carried on the will of Master Liu Bei and fought for a world without grief. Now, it's time that we carry on that dream.
I will fight! Liu Bei's dream must fulfill!
Yes. We must never give up on our father's dream.
We'll carry on this dream we've been entrusted with.
I see. Zhuge Liang?
The Prime Minister was concerned for the future of our land until the very last. The land of virtue which Master Liu Bei sought, he told me that he wanted those of us left behind to strive to make it a reality.
We have been entrusted with a great task. What do you intend to do now, Zheng Wei?
Naturally, I intend to defeat Wei. That is the dying wish of both the Prime Minister and Master Liu Bei, and it is my fervent desire as well.
I am sure that you will bring that desire to fruition. But I want you to promise me you will not forget one thing. The land, which Father and Zhuge Liang dreamed of, was one free from sorrow. That was their true wish.
I understand. Together, we will build a land of virtue and benevolence.
Bao Sanniang helped Guan Suo and the others at the Battle of Wuzhang Plains. She was obsessed with helping Guan Suo to whatever extent possible. Her efforts helped defeat Wei's Sima Yi and earn them victory in the battle. She only hoped that Guan Suo had seen her contributions on the battlefield. Bao Sanniang's fears and expectations ran high.
Thanks to you, everything went a lot better this time. Thank you.
Really? So you really don't mind if I stay with you from now on?
Of course not. Actually, I don't know what I'd do without you. Even in the middle of battle, I feel relieved when I hear your voice. I hear you praising me all the time on the battlefield, like an excited child. Now, it is time to head back. The War Council is about to begin.
Wait just a moment, Guan Suo. Go on. Pray something different about me.